Orc players, Orcs have great synergy with the War Truck. I think Razorback and Chimera are pretty invaluable units for raid. Transports generally invaluable all around. Just give you overall more maneuverability. Oh, there these Stormtroopers are in a terrible place. Oh, we do have, what's this? Artillery barrage incoming. Yes, we do have an artillery barrage incoming, and these Stormtroopers are trying to get out there, but they have an unfortunate retreat path right through this Ray float, and they did take a casualty, but I think there's nothing in the way. I think the Banshees are trying to intercept them, but these guys are quite near to friendly forces. So now these Banshees are just focusing on wrecking power nodes over here, and which they are doing quite well. You know, we do have two huge armies about to clash. We have Big Daddy and Bring the Pain meeting in the center. Oh no, that rocket barrage just missing the Chaos Horde over here. And now this Sticky Bomber Squad really needs to get out there. Down the single model with 59 hit points. They need to get out there, and I know they don't. He just dies. He's dead. You know, we do have the Orc Horde being forced to retreat over here. Orcs squads are just dropping like flies here with the arrival of the Blood Crushers, just tearing them to bits. I think a whole shooter squad went down there. Nob and all of them are dead. So now Bring the Pain is in a little bit of trouble over here by hitting tier 3, surprisingly. But he did pretty well keeping all his units alive. Now we do have a huge battle over here, 2-on-1 with Coral taking on the Imperial Guard player, Kanan and Dark Hannibal. But the Lord General is going down again. Ogren's tanking it out with the Ray Floor. Ray Floor taking a lot of damage. Gonna have to be very careful here. We do have a missile launch attack squad. Oh no, down goes the Ray Floor. And now the special video that these Guardians can do against this Ogren squad. But Ogrens are pretty low on health. Now this Bright Lance Weapon Team force retreat. And now the Ogrens are mixing it up with the Guardians and really shredding these poor little Guardians over here. So the Guardians gonna have to be very careful. Ogrens are very tough and very killy units. I've seen Ogrens bring down Terminators more than once. So now these Guardians really taking a lot of damage from these Ogrens, but Ogrens getting a little bit overextended. These guys really need to be pushing for the support Ogrens. Oh my gosh, getting hit by a grenade spike over there. So Ogrens forced retreat, having taken a single casualty over here. So lots and lots of action and lots of units dying on every side. We do have Bring the Pain coming forward in a strong presence once more. Pretty strong ranged army. And it has a pretty high level army. Level 3 shooter boys and level 3 slugger boys. Quite a force to be reckoned with, and his Orc War Boss is level 5. With that power core, he can really lay down some hurt. And now this Blood Crusher really getting hammered by rocket launcher squads. And down goes the Blood Crusher. He didn't even get a chance to swing his sword, but just went down. And now this Bloodletter squad is just down. The War Boss is ripped into shreds. Now this Blood Crusher squad down. The 200 hit points, 75 hit points, but the War Boss goes down. His Bloodletter squad goes down in a flurry of rocket barrages. And now Dark Hannibal is pushing forward with double Tech Marine squads to support the Orc player. Unfortunately, his Tech Marine is nowhere around. He has gone for Signum Armor, which grants the Mark Target ability. So that will be very useful. Let's just see if he uses it. Now he is getting suppressed. He's gonna have to get out there. 30 hit points. 2 hit points. No! The War Spiders jump in and just finish the job and bail on out of there. So great move. Now we do have Dark Flames being called in. Dark Flames are really ruining this Guardsman squad. This Guardsman squad has to retreat before they absolutely massacre. I've lost double Guardsman squads to Dark Flames before, and we do have on north side we do have Dark Hannibal and Bring the Pain moving forward with a strong presence. We do have double attacks. We actually have triple attacks on the field. That's very interesting. Triple attacks, probably a bit too many tacticals on the field, and you really want to be putting on Razorback if you're a Tech Marine or like a Dreadnought. Get vehicles, any vehicles, or even a Plasma Cannon weapon squad. Now we do have Rocks being called in, wrecking Sunny's Gen. Oh my gosh, really laying down a hurt and destroying Curl's weapons teams over here and slaughtering a whole bunch of his Guardians and troops over there. We do have Stormtrooper squads on the field, but now they are getting mixed in with. I'm not sure where these Banshees are going, but the Banshees really could have gone and wiped out those Stormtrooper squads, but now they had to retreat after they came across those Ogrens. So we do have friendly fire from the Sentinel wrecking some of these poor little Catachans over here. So the blue team, despite the blue team taking lots of casualties, they actually have maintained good control of the victory points this game, which is what really matters. But now the red team still fighting strongly. Game still pretty much up in air. Could go either way at the moment. I don't know the results of this, so we'll just have to see. But Sentinel with a missile launcher just forcing back those Bloodletters with his anti-infantry missiles. And now these Ogren's gonna have to be a little bit careful because Chaos Marines with Siege Bolters can really lay down some hurt on them. But we do have, oh my goodness, we do have the teleport ability being used. And now these Ogres are completely surrounded by melee Chaos Marines, and those Ogres are getting knocked back and focus fire down by all these Chaos Marines. I don't think they're gonna get out. These Ogres are gonna get out there. They're getting hacked in by chain axes. Oh my gosh, Kanan just had his Ogres absolutely butchered. So great move by Big Daddy over there, just surrounding those Ogres completely with his bloodletters and absolutely slaughtering them. But now the Sentinel with his missile launcher doing some good damage, can bombard the area. War Spider is actually doing some good damage, and now we have the really strong Chaos Marine force inching forward as well. These Guardsmen and the Sentinel can do precious little, and Tzeentch Marines will absolutely wreck any Sentinel. That Sentinel is, like I said, just went down like a rock. And now Big Daddy just absolutely dominating the field over here with his allies coming in to support. Stormtrooper squad really can't do much to these Banshees, tearing up the Lord General over here. Actually the Banshees are doing some good damage, but Stormtrooper squad has to be careful, getting knocked back. A lot of the members are getting absolutely butchered. Oh no, down goes the Stormtrooper squad. So Kanan is really like getting pretty massacred over here. It's only his Lord General, and his Lord General is in big trouble. No, he goes. Is he gonna go down? Yes, he goes down. And now the Catachans have a really terrible retreat path right through Chaos Space Marines and Bloodletters. Really getting hammered, but we do have an artillery barrage incoming. Only clipping the edge of the Chaos Force and just hitting the cultists, so really not causing that much damage. Now we have Dark Hannibal taking the field with his triple Chaos Space Marines. And we do have a grenade spike going up on those Devastators. More grenade spikes going up on the entire Chaos Space Marine army, clipping the Space Marines that managed to maneuver out of the way, but these Space Marines are in a bit of trouble. And now Bring the Pain got absolutely pincered, and there's a whole dead crowd of Orcs over there. And now his Orcs are getting tossed about all over the place, and the blue team is in a pretty bad position right now, just having taken way too many casualties. We do have a single Devastator sort of holding line here. We do have a Tactical Marine squad absolutely went down, just got butchered by Chaos Space Marines. Now this Devastator is sort of holding the line quite heroically, but we do have a Tzeentch Dreadnought on the field, and yeah, this Devastator needs to get out of there. He needs to get out of there real fast. Yes, and it appears he does. And now there's Special Citadel that can stop this Dreadnought, and this Dreadnought is just coming forward and blowing guys to bits over here. And we do have a Chimera taking the field, but it's a little too late for a Chimera to be useful, and with a Chaos Dreadnought with missile launchers on the field, I don't want to be in a Chimera. And all these Guardsmen are just getting absolutely massacred by the Sorcerer's abilities. And we do have a Rocket Barrage incoming, suppressing everyone and causing lots of damage. These Knobs are taking the field, charging in and swinging at huge hammers. They're gonna really lay down on her, but they are being hugely focused by a grenade spike going off. And now these Knobs are taking a serious amount of damage. They need to Bring the Pain needs to get these Knobs out of there. They have 20 hit points, and down goes the Knob squad. That was terrible. So at this point, the blue team is in a terrible position. Bring the Pain, who I felt was carrying the game for most, who was pretty much carrying the game for most of this match, is a really terrible position. He's lost a lot of his units over there. I think his Weird Boy still alive, but he's lost. I think his two starting units are still alive, but he's lost a lot of guys. He's lost his Rocket Boys, his Sticky Bombers, and his Knobs over there. And Dark Hannibal, his turrets are all destroyed. He only really has Tactical Marines on the field. Really no vehicles. He could be building a Predator or some sort of vehicle at this point, but he just keeps throwing his Tactical Marines in the fray, and they're just continually just getting eaten up alive. And Kanan MR16 has his single Guardsman squad, not upgraded with plasma guns. Catachan Devils, I think they are upgraded. Yes, they do have the Sergeant and Demo Man. And we have a Chimera on the field, but this late game Chimeras won't be as useful because we do have a lot of dudes on the field. Oh my goodness, we have Chains of Torment. Is it Chains of Torment? I don't know. It's just this big inferno thing that's killing stuff. But it pretty much only wrecked one Guardsman squad, and we do have the Tech Marine just being absolutely massacred. Now this is what I wanted to see halfway through the, like 10 minutes ago. I wanted to see a Dreadnought appear on the field by Dark Hannibal, and I am finally getting a Dreadnought. But with the red team having so many super units and AV on the field, I'm not sure how strong, how effective the Dreadnought is going to be. And now this Chimera needs to be getting out of there. You don't want to be getting focus fired by a Tzeentch Dreadnought. It's getting really hammered, getting absolutely butchered, but covering fire from Tactical Marines. Now these Tactical Marines need to get out there. They are extremely low on hit points. Oh my goodness. 2 hit points, 1 hit point, and the Tactical Marine squad does manage to retreat. So, whew. I'm not sure the blue team can afford to take any more casualties. But now red team pushing forward quite strongly with Bring the Pain. He does have a looter tank, has just appeared on the field. Now these Slugger boys actually doing some good damage to these Chaos Zinch Marines over here, but these Orc Slugger boys getting focused right down by way too much stuff over here, and they just go down. Now we do have the Dreadnought. Dreadnought's meeting Dreadnought in one-on-one combat, and the Chaos Dreadnought goes down by due to supporting fire. And we do have the Devastators on the field suppressing everything. Where is the rest of the red team? Where are they? It seems they're all sweeping north over here to destroy these generators. Quite a good move, but I prefer to have them have more like stronger central position. But now the looter tank is on the field, and Bring the Pain is coming forward, doing what he can. And we do have Dark Flames being called down, absolutely burning the snot out of these orcs over here. But the Chaos Warboss causing some good damage with his Power Claw over here. I would like to see more upgrades on him, especially like extra armor or like anything giving him more hit points. An Orc Warboss with 2,000 something hit points will be extremely hard to kill. And my down go those level 4 shooter boys. And this weird boy needs to get out of here. He needs to get out of here before he goes ballistic. And down goes the Warboss. So now Big No Pain is in a little bit of trouble. He has nothing but his looter tank and his weird boy and his Warboss left. Having lost a lot of his dudes over here. We do have Dark Animals Dreadnought finally doing some good damage out here. Retreat path of this squad right through the Devastator squad. We see doing quite a lot of damage to them right through the retreat path. And now these Bloodletters in a bit of trouble. The Dreadnought can turn around and just get a melee stomp off. They can really lay down hurt, but oh yes, there goes that assault. Oh my goodness, the full white like triple grenades down on the Devastator squad. We do have haywire grenades on this Dreadnought, and now the Banshees are moving in for the kill. With the they do not have the XRs with the Executioner, but Banshees will still be able to lay down some. We have a second haywire grenade being planted on this player, the Dreadnought. And the Dreadnought is taking a real battering, and now the Lord General just jumped in the Chimera a few seconds before he was about to go down, and now this Dreadnought is in a bit of trouble. Looter tank firing on the Dreadnought. I'm not sure what he's doing. Forcing away the Banshees, and now just giving the Dreadnought a little bit of time to back away. But this Dreadnought is really low on health and needs to be extremely careful. I have not seen it use its assault cannon barrage yet. It needs to use this on this clumped infantry. That would absolutely massacre everyone. But I see the Dreadnought is getting out of there, and red team actually a bit lacking on AV at the moment, so this could actually work for the blue team. And now they actually have they have infiltrated stormtroopers by cannon. I think they did cap the victory point, so now they actually have a lead despite being in an extremely weak position army wise. Not sure what the Warfighter XR is doing. Not worth losing a hero at this point. We do have Eldritch Storm being called in, and absolutely tossing all these guys around like cereal. And but I don't think it's going to cause any casualties, so a bit of a waste in my opinion. You know, these War Spiders are very low on hit points. You're going to have to get out of there. I think they do. But we do have these vehicles just causing tons of damage, and these Chaos Space Marines can do precious little with their Zinch bolters against all these vehicles over here. And now the Warboss is just charging in with his Power Claw and slapping them around. And this Chaos Marine squad is down. What a waste. Now we have more Chaos Space Marines. Sorry. And yeah, this is quite a turn on the tables over here. The blue team fighting extremely hard just to hold on, despite all the madness going on. Now this Tactical Marine squad is in a terrible position, but I think they get out of there just. It'll be a close thing, but they're gaining speed, so I think they actually will be able to get out of there. Yep. So now the victory points, despite everything that's happened, are more or less equal. The blue team has, despite taking some serious losses, have actually fought extremely hard for control of the victory points over here. I've yet to see marked target used by the Tech Marine at any point in time, and at this point, assault cannon barrage on these clump of orcs would be a great use of an assault cannon barrage. It is causing some good damage. As now this Orc Warboss getting a little bit isolated over here. Oh, misfire by that Blastmaster, wrecking this bunch of Chaos Headaches. Only the Aspiring Champion escaping with barely any hit points left. Now we do have an artillery barrage incoming. And now this war boss is really laying down the hurt on all these Chaos Marines. We do have some goo being put up by the Plague Champion, slowing him down, but that's not going to stop him for long. And now the Dreadnought is coming in. We do have Dark Chains pinning the war boss in place, but the Dreadnought doesn't care. It's just going to come forward and start slapping stuff with his power fist. We do have a second Dreadnought on the field, so now, this Dreadnought needs, I'm not sure what this Dreadnought is doing. This Dreadnought needs to be doing something. But his attention is probably focused on no, but with only 3 units, that Dreadnought could be doing something. No, you don't want to be charging in a base. Yes, you want to be getting out of there, poor little Dreadnought. But that Dreadnought is horribly exposed. You can just get kited to death with it. Now we have this Web Brigade just getting pummeled. Not sure what this is. Could just be a graphics glitch. Yes, it was a graphics glitch. So, it seems that Dreadnought did get out of there. And we do have scouts being built by Dark Hannibal, I think, just to aid in repairing his vehicle. He really should be, I'm not sure if he's at tier 3, but these guys should all be at tier 3 at the moment. Kanan needs to be at tier 3. If he was at tier 3, he could probably be pulling out a Bane Blade sometimes, at least a Lehman Russ. Now this Chaos Predator laying down some serious hit on this, oh my god, Fire Prism on the field. But it got his anti-infantry shot off, so we have an assault cannon barrage being caught in, but too little too late. The Chaos Marines snuck past it, and now this Chaos Dreadnought is in this poor little Dreadnought is in big trouble. I don't think he's gonna get out of 6 hit points. 6 hit points. The Chaos Predator only needs 1 more shot of his battle cannon. Run, little Dreadnought, you need to get out there. He just might get out there, actually. The Lord General sacrificed himself, but I think that Dreadnought may just get out there. We do have the second Dreadnought coming in to run a little tag team. This little Dreadnought needs to get out there. Those scouts need to be repairing it now. But close call by the Dreadnought. I would have. We do have grenade spikes being called in. Carl using some, actually throughout this whole match, very skillful use of Elder Plasma Grenades, really laying down the hurt on a lot of dudes over there. And we do have these infiltrated Catachans just sitting tight over here, not sure what they're doing. Now those Bloodletters have teleported into the wrong place. You don't want to be teleporting in front of Orc Knobs. And down go those Bloodletters. So those Bloodletters are there, but we do have the Great Unclean One on the field, and we do have Dark Flames being called in. It's burning everyone to bits. And the Orc Knobs are slugging it out with the Great Unclean One. I would have gone for this Chaos Predator. This Chaos Predator is about to die. This Knob Squad is confused, actually. They're killing everything. I'm not sure what they're doing. I think that they could have been confused by the... Yes, they are back on the blue team side. They could have been confused by the Chaos player. But this is an absolute, mess over here. We just have everything killing everything over here. But this Great Unclean One sort of exposed over here. Getting quite focused fight down. This weird boy needs to be careful. He is very low on hit points. But I think that Chaos Marine Squad would... yes, down 2 members, needs to get out there. They lost their hero, their sergeant over there. But now, pretty strong position in the center. Red team actually down to 41 victory points, but they have 2 victory points to 1 at the moment. So if they just need to hold the center and win. I really don't know why they're moving around so much. But if they just held the center, they would win the game. So anyway, now from a reversal of positions, Dark Hannibal actually has the strongest force on the blue team at the moment, with double Dreadnoughts, a Plasma Cannon Squad, and a high-level Tactical Marine Squad. They can lay down some hurt on pretty much anything. But blue team, red team still very strong army all in all, with haywire grenades being planted, but really too many vehicles, and these double Dreadnoughts with their assault cannons really shredding any attempts of anti-vehicle activities, with assault cannons being used to very skillful effect. And oh my gosh, Artillery Barrage combined with the Dreadnoughts, Assault Cannon Barrage really wiped out one of those War Spider squads. But now this Dreadnought is getting really hammered by a Chaos Marine squad with Corn chain axes, so they have to be, this Dreadnought has to be quite careful. And now the Fire Prism is on the field. He needs to be switching to his anti-vehicle type of fire over here. I think it's still using his anti-infantry fire. This Dreadnought really not getting scratched by its by his main battle cannon at the moment. I'm gonna have to get a drink of water after this, but anyway, that was a great point blank shot by the Plasma Cannon Squad, but I don't think they're gonna get off a second shot. And now these Banshees are tearing into this Devastator Squad. This Devastator Squad has to get out of there, and they just get out of there in time. So sort of a neutral fight over there. The 2 Dreadnoughts still alive over here. getting fired on by the assault by these dreadnoughts, and one of the banshees just getting ripped to shreds. Now this dreadnought has a haywire grenade stuck to it, and he needs to get out of there. We do have an assault cannon barrage clipping some of these chaos space marines over here. Now this dreadnought really getting absolutely hammered by a lot of things. It's almost level 4. You don't want to be losing a dreadnought like that. You generally don't want to be losing a dreadnought at all. And down goes that dreadnought, just getting butchered by that fire prism at the last moment. And we do have a second dreadnought getting a bit focused right down and trying in vain to kill these bloodletters who are in phase shift at the moment, so they will not be taking any damage. Not much going up on the north side. We'll bring the plane just sort of sitting tight there. Now we have Dark Hannibal and Kanan MR just slugging it out down south. Lots of killing being done on all sides. One of the space marines getting gimped over here. Units just being tossed about everywhere. That Blastmaster has really been laying down a lot of hurt on all these squads throughout the whole game. But blue team still has the victory points is 1-1 right now, so the game is still pretty much in the air. Anything can happen at this moment, but now these being the plane is sweeping south. He does have double knobs on the field. I think one of those knobs just came out at his base, but this huge blob could really use some special abilities over here. A good AoE ability could really wipe out this whole army. Yes, we do have assault cannon barging coming by, hitting some of the orcs as well, and it brings the plane's war boss. But there's no counter to this looted tank at the moment, and now we do have the knobs just tearing in, doing more damage and stomping on more stuff. And now the tech is on the field using mark target. That was what I wanted to see. Yes, mark target on the Chaos Space Marines. Now those Chaos Marines are dropping like flies. If those knobs can get in there, those Chaos Marines will be in the world of hurt, but they retreat just before they get massacred by those knobs. But now this Plague Marines are a little bit of trouble, getting ganged up on by all these knobs. Gonna have to retreat on out of there. But I think they are slowed by some goo, just debuffing units around them. These knobs are getting confused and they're tearing into their own fellow knobs. That knob squad needs to get out of there before they get massacred by their own knobs. So yes, it seems they do get out there. So those knobs, they come to their senses again and start tearing into these noise marines. You really don't want to be standing next to confused knobs. Oh man, that poor chaos noise marine over there really got massacred. But now the red team has 3 victory points. The blue team just really needs to get hold a victory point for a few more seconds and the game is theirs. But the red team is fighting very ferociously over victory points. This weird boy needs to be getting out of there. He is dead. Yep, dead. And we do have a second jet. Nope, that's the same jet. Not out of his assault cannon charging in. It doesn't care. He's just going straight after this fire prism. And these Elder are in full retreat, and the Dreadnought is just firing away with his assault cannon. But we do have, I really pray that that was not an Orc Knob squad going down. It just may as well have been. But at this point, it really doesn't matter. They just need to cap a victory point for just 1 second. If they cap that, that would be enough. That's all they need to do. So bring the pain as Warboss goes down in a heap over there, but we do have the Imperial Guard Force, a pretty strong presence over here, plowing for the Chimera, bursting through this wall over here, and Lord General getting a bit isolated, gonna be focused fire down by this huge Chaos Horde over here. And we do have Dreadnought charging forward, this Imperial Guard squad reinforcing on the fly, but just getting butchered by the Bloodletters. But as Assault Cannon Barrage sends them flying backwards. Oh my god, there's so much happening over here. We do have Artillery Barrage incoming. This Chaos Marines need to be moving, but they're getting hammered by his Artillery Barrage over here. And just getting tossed all over the field. And down goes that Chaos Sorcerer. And we do have an Eldritch Storm being pulled in at the moment. This Chimera is in a bit of trouble, but it does manage to pull through and survive. And we do have a Guardsman squad just wandering around in the field. And we do have a pretty big Chaos Marine force here. But we do have Knobs just toughing it out. But oh my goodness, we do have this Chains of Torment. I don't know what the ability is for the life of me. It's just being called in. This is a hugely close game. 27-25. The red team can just hold on for a few more seconds. The game will be theirs. but the Dreadnought is just plowing onwards. The Knob Squad is just tearing it at all these out, and we do have the Warbus going for this victory point. I don't think there's anything that can stop this Warbus now with the Dreadnought just plowing into this D-cannon weapons team. So he does get a decap, and I think bring the pain, calling it GG there, but I wouldn't call it GG there. Actually, I just might. There's nothing that can stop this Warbus now. And now we do have double attacks guarding this point. So blue team, I think they've got this, but what is this? With the Warp Spiders being called in, I would have called in an attack on this point actually. But the Warbus does get the cap, and 2-1, and that is GG. Good game to all players. And that was an extremely frantic and chaotic game. I enjoyed that immensely, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching that as much as I enjoyed casting it. And if you guys want to have any more Dawn of War 2 Retribution online commentary videos, send them to me at flonga@hotmail.my. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Flonga out.